Oxford, the world-famous epicenter of academia, has been an established town since the 9th century. For over 800 years, it has been a home to royalty and scholars. People are known to have lived in the city for thousands of years. The town is filled with architecture wonders and its beauty has always been profoundly admired. Thanks to Gordon Cullen and his analytical theories in the concise Townscape, the secret to Oxford's attractiveness will be briefly revealed in the next few minutes. And now, let's explore the city of dreaming spires. The chosen route starts on High Street, then walking up to Magdalene Bridge, turn to Queen's Lane and New College, following by Old School Quad and finally, ends on Broad Street. High Street. On the right-hand side stood Queen's College. The deflection of its facade draws viewers' attention to the end of the street. We are also attracted by the intricacy and beautiful features of these buildings. The carriageway is divided into two by a paved lane in the middle. Queen's Lane. The narrowing road guides our eyes to the wall at the end. Along the way, we experience a fluctuation in space. The contrast in architecture as to structures, details, and materials keep us intrigued as we glance through. At the corner, something attention-grabbing for us to look at besides monotonic surfaces. Again, our vision is led to a fascinating scene at the end by linear walls from both sides. The vista is partly hidden by a tree, making us curious and pulling us closer to look at the details. A serial of vision is gradually revealed, pleasing us with magnificent architecture. We are standing here admiring the edifices over there. New College Lane. When seeing people coming from behind the wall, we anticipate something must-see is hidden, and we have to keep going to find it. Similar to Queen's Lane, New College Lane also have an inviting turning curve. From what we saw earlier, we project a similar scenery as we follow the path. There it is. The bridge of signs appears in our vision incidentally, dividing our feeling of the space into two clear parts. We are standing here and they are standing there. Old School Quad. The paths in Old School Quad help linking different places. The void between buildings allow us an appropriate distance to admire the whole structure. Divinity School. We took a random left turn and once again, the scene hidden behind those walls never failed to please us. The sophisticated facade of Divinity Road emerges in our view as we enter the courtyard. We feel surrounded by buildings, separated from the activeness at Old School Quad. It is the sense of enclosure. An interesting feature noticed here is that all the components of buildings are symmetrical, but they are asymmetrically juxtaposed to achieve a balance yet still visually stimulating. Looking closely at the vista, we feel a blend between the town and the sky, bringing over there closer to over here. The juxtaposition of different buildings keeps us interested and reveals view after view. Broad Street. This door is the entrance to another world outside, which is busier and more open. We are leaving here, entering there by going through it. And something interesting pops into our sight. The facade of Trinity covered with greenery greatly catch our attention. Starting from there our vision is diverted to Balliol College and further by the rhythm of those pointy tiled roofs. Conclusion. Oxford is a typical example of townscape. Oxford has many interesting townscape features which were cleverly inserted during the creation of the town. Townscape exercise is a powerful tool to understand the organization and order of a space or a sequence of space. Although how we experience townscape is subjective, the concise Townscape of Gordon Cullen acts as a supportive guideline to construct our own concepts and experience.